cowards shy away, come to take the throne. To conquer world powers, bring Jacob home. I'm quarterbacking like Jake DeLome, like Mount Rushmore, I got a face of stone.
Oh my God, bro. What is just no justice, no peace? What is no peace? What does no peace look like? This looks like peace. What is that, bro? Hey, why we with the fist? What does that fist mean?
Nice talking to you. All right, but just look it up, man. All right, we out here all the time.
Oh my God.
Black Rod matters. That's what she wants to say.
Black Rod matters, what she actually said, bro. What is this, bro? And this is our people. This is our people, bro. This is our people. Give me Zechariah 11. Give me Zechariah 11. No, Jeremiah 4:22. Jeremiah 4:22, bro. Our people see our people get murdered, and we walk up and down the goddamn block talking about a Lil Jon song. Jeremiah chapter 4:22. You got my people is foolish. My people is foolish. My people is foolish. My people is foolish. It's foolish. What the fuck? Come over here and talk to me. Come over and talk there. Come over and talk there. Come over there. What is going on? They're talking about what are we doing? Nigga, you walking up the block, bro. Come over and talk to him. What's up, man? What's up? Come over and talk to him. Hey, come over and talk to him. I ain't got nothing to say, bro. Our people just want to walk up and down the block being niggas, bro. Trying to say, what are we doing? What is running up the block talking about Lil Jon song gonna do, bro? Give me that joint in. Give me that joint in, bro. That's madness, bro. It's madness, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 15. And it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people.
Who?
To his own people.
What?
To his own people.
That's what we need to do. We need to turn to our own people. We need to stop holding hands with the same people who are killing us.
That's right.
I say Black Lives Matter, but we're holding hands with the same people killing black lives.
That's right.
That's hypocritical.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. That's a hypocritical statement. So what y'all do?
What if we tell you that we agree with you?
But how, then why are you doing the opposite of it then?
What is the opposite? Marching is the opposite?
No, I just said, right? How can we say Black Lives Matter, but we're marching and holding hands with the same people killing black lives? That's hypocritical.
You mean white people, right?
I mean, everybody killing us. I said it plain. I said it plain.
My grandmother is white. Should I not hold hands with her in this fight?
Why?
You just said the same people killing us. All I see is white people.
No, I'm answering your question. You say like, should I hold hands? I was like, why hold hands with it? They're the same people killing our people.
My grandmother.
So?
I have her blood in me. So should I not that hand for my existence?
That's so? What difference does that mean?
One person
It makes
talk.
all the difference.
Okay, cool. One person talked. Right. What were you talking about? Let me deal with you first.
So, first of all, who are y'all? Because I don't know.
We are the sect of the SICARRI. We're the Hebrew Israelites.
What is it? What are you?
We are the sect of SICARRI, the Hebrew Israelites. That's who we are.
Okay. So, my group right here, where we take the street. So, I will say this to y'all.
Go ahead.
When you go on the Black Lives Matter website and you read their mission statement, I don't agree with that statement. When you go on the Black Lives Matter website and you read their mission statement, I don't agree with that statement. When you go on the Black Lives Matter website and you read their mission statement, I don't agree with that statement. That statement doesn't agree with me, right? So let me put that out there. Let's make it clear. Because the same way that white people marginalize us, y'all just did the same thing. Y'all just did the exact same thing. So wait a minute, you said it's my turn to talk. My group right here, we're out here fighting for ourselves. We're marching with them in support because they're another black group. And yeah, black people need to support black people.
Right.
But if you follow our page, if you come to our march, you'll know that it is a lot different than what the Black Lives Matter stands for. What we talk about is the education for our black people within our black community. We're not preaching about pride. We're not preaching about the Latino community. We're not preaching about ICE. It's Black lives and Black lives only. How we can uplift and elevate our black people within our black community. That's what we talk about. Now, if that's opposite from what you guys believe, then like it.
So you said a lot of things real quick though. You said a lot of things, man. No, I mean you really did it. Could you? I got it. Okay. How do I explain this, right? How do I explain this? Let's go into marching. Can we legitimately say marching has changed our situation in America?
No.
Can we legitimately say marching has changed our situation in America?
No.
Can we legitimately say marching has changed our situation in America?
No.
So why do we continue to do it? Oh, I mean, you said a lot. I mean,
so I'm answering your question.
Okay, go ahead.
So no, right? But for this group, when we march, aside from this group, when we march, it's about educating. So yeah, we're marching, and we'll stop at patios, and we'll stop at restaurants, and we'll sit down and we'll have a conversation. 30 minutes max a patio. That's our limit. 30 minutes. It's real quick, and if you want to understand or be educated further, follow our page and let's have a full-fledged conversation.
I mean, we can have a conversation now, right?
I'm answering your question.
Okay. Go ahead.
So when we march, that is what we're doing when we march.
So you basically...
It's to have a one-on-one.
Okay, to have a one-on-one, all right.
And we're doing it in a group, so each person can go and have a one-on-one with somebody on that patio, and it's not just me, her, or him. Whoever. Because yesterday I had a one-on-one with a Mexican lady. So it's whoever wants to fully understand what this group is doing. Not what Black Lives Matter movement is doing, what this group is doing. And why we're doing it every single day. And I will tell you, for me personally, because I can't speak for my group, but for me personally, my agenda is to reach one soul a day. One soul a day, eventually it's going to reach some more souls. Eventually, change will happen. Is it going to happen anytime soon? Hell no, y'all know.
So what is reaching souls? How do you say a soul is reached? What conclusion we come to?
And I can't say I'm reaching soul, but I'm an energy person. I'm a body person. I move on. I can tell the difference by looking at someone's eyes. Whether you agree, whether you're bullshitting me, or whether you ain't trying to hear me. It shows on everybody's face. Regardless if you think they're good with facial expressions or not. It's going to show in your eyes. You can see it in someone's eyes. So if I'm sitting with someone and they're, like they're really trying to hear it, but I see in your eyes, I'm not going to reach you. I'm going to get up because I'm wasting my time. But your response, I know I'm going to reach somewhere in you. It may not stick, but I'm going to reach somewhere in you that says, oh, wait a minute. And every time you think about the dinner you had on Tuesday night, you're going to think about that conversation you had with that little black girl at your dinner on Tuesday night.
Well, okay, more specifically, I'm saying, like, what are you telling people? What are you telling them?
Okay.
It's a quick...
It's not quick, though. That's what I'm saying. You can't shorten it. You can't chop it up.
It's a quick synopsis. What are you telling people?
So first thing, before I start my conversation, I want to know what they think about Black lives. And of course they'll say, oh, we love them. Okay, so if you love them, why are you so disturbed with the movement? No one can tell me. One person told me that because the movement is satanic and this, that, and third. One person told me that. One person told me that. The rest of them, they can't really tell me why. Oh, because all lives matter. Okay, cool. So if all lives matter and you know the value of a life, why are you so pissed off when you say Black lives matter? No one can give me an answer. So then I go into it. Let me tell you why. For every white person, y'all are so used to being up here. Y'all are so used to being, what is the word I'm looking for? Praise. Y'all are so used to being superior, even when you claim you don't think you do. Because if not, you wouldn't feel so offended, you wouldn't feel so attacked then we're not saying white lives matter. Then we're not saying all lives matter. Nah, you feel some type of way. And why? Because you know in this movement, in this split second, with this group at your dinner table, we're not talking about you. You don't have the spotlight, you don't have the microphone. The attention is not on you. And that's new for them. That's an unfamiliar territory, that's an unfamiliar feeling for them.
Okay.
And I'm here to point it out because they're in denial.
Okay, let me say something real fast, right? So, the key things causing, can you show that sign over fast? The sign you're holding right there, that, like Baltimore Jim John, right?
Yeah.
When that man was murdered, that's a symptom of what? Like systematic oppression, right? So the things that's causing this, the thing that's making them feel the certain way that they are, is a symptom of systematic oppression. So if I have a conversation with like a lower level, let's say Caucasian and white person, how is that going to change
What do you
anything?
mean by lower level?
Somebody who's not a major player in the system.
Are they not? I'm
No,
sorry.
no, they're not.
How aren't they?
No, they're not. I'll explain it.
Okay.
Because you got like what senators who are passing laws.
Right.
You got freaking people higher than them. I mean, like upper ranking who can actually control change in America. How is that? How? Wait, hold on, let me finish. How is that going to?
Wait, let him finish.
How is that? How are you just having a conversation with a regular Sally over here? How is that going to change? How is that going to change the way that they treat us? Because we're mass incarcerated. We're mass incarcerated. Drugs are planted in our neighborhoods. That's been said by the government themselves, right? I'm almost done. That's been put in our neighborhoods and whatever. All that happens from the government. That comes literally from the government to keep us down, to keep us in this docile state. So if I'm talking to people who don't control that, that's not going to change these people who are doing this. That's not going to change their mind. They're still going to hit me every day. They're still going to continue to make laws and to make do like entrapment things to keep us in prison, to keep money circulating to them. Me trying to vote, me trying to convince these regular white people that everything's going to be okay, or y'all need to try to hear us, that's not going to change anything. These people are always going to hate us. That's our point. They're always going to hate us. Nothing's ever going to change. And then we're saying, watch this, wait, I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Because hold that sign up real fast. Hold that sign up real fast. Hold this sign up real fast. Hold this sign up real fast. Because look at this. What is this? Hold it. What is this?
We got it.
That's slavery, right? That's happened for centuries, right? Have their heart ever changed since then? No. Yes, that is Esau. You got the right breakdown. That's the breakdown. But that's never. I got you. Let me read something real fast. Let me Ezekiel. You got watch this.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
What?
Perpetual hatred.
You know what the word perpetual means? Like it's never ending.
Come on, we got you.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
And they still do that. Like that. Hold that second. Hold the sound back up. Like they do that. Like they kill both them Shim John. Like they kill all of us. Like they put their necks on our they put their knees on our necks. That's going to continue to happen. Because they have a hold up, chill out, bro, chill out.
Wait.
Have some decorum.
I
sat there and let her talk.
We're gonna have our turn. Hold on.
Jesus, man.
Go ahead.
I know. But yeah, that's gonna continue to happen. Like having a conversation with them, that's pointless. That's pointless. Just walking up and down the street, like, let me finish when I say this, walking up and down the street is pointless because they're always, the people in power, the people who make the moves in America are going to always hate us. Why? Because they just do in their heart and it makes them money. That's why they continue to do that. They're not going to give up their money and their power to hear us. That's never going to happen. Because if it was, it would have happened centuries ago. That's not going to change anything. But what we can change is actually take heed to the scriptures and keep the commandments. Because if we do that, just our basic level, right? Like thou shalt not kill. Let's go into the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not kill. What does that stop? Black on black crime, right then and there. Thou shalt not commit adultery. We won't be taking other people's women. Thou stop killings. Thou stop single parent households. Just basic things like that. This is change. This book right here is change. I know you got a question. I'm almost done.
I got you. Go ahead.
This book is these laws. I don't even say the book. These law, statutes, and commandments that God gave us is change. This is change. Go ahead, sis.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Mine is long. Hey, come on. Go ahead. Your one question. Say you have one.
So, let's say the white girl is walking with us right now.
Okay.
Let's say she grew up with real racist families.
Yeah.
don't like us, period. They are going to grow up, correct? She's going to grow up. Those people are going to die. Who's to say she can't go make a change and go be in the positions you're talking about? But if she's around us and doesn't feel like we want her to be a part of it, she's going to always feel like that. But right now she's standing in the back because she comes out here and protests with us, crying because somebody else views that she ain't doing shit for us. She could grow up and go be something and change what you're talking about.
He crying the truth.
He's telling the truth. What?
Yeah.
So she can go be in a position to
Can
change.
I answer that question? Can I answer that question?
Hold on, wait, let me backdoor off there.
Okay, go ahead.
So, we got you, okay, right?
I can answer that question real fast before I forget it.
Go ahead.
Before I get it, right? Okay, right? How long have they been in power here in America over?
Forever. Since they
Just give us
came over
just give me a time period. Give me a time period.
420 some years.
Okay, 427 years, right? Do you think out of all that time has there been one so-called white man or woman who didn't want us to be in slavery? Did you ever think that ever happened at any point in time?
Somebody who wrote that whatever it is that we free now. Somebody had to
Okay, but
I gotta finish. Wait, no. Okay, one person, right? How long ago was that?
But he didn't. He wanted to
That's what
preserve the
I'm saying.
union.
I know. How long ago was that? That was centuries ago, right? So why didn't any of those people since then, all the way to 2020, ever make any change to help us out of this situation?
I can't give you an answer.
You can't do it because it doesn't matter. Lower level white people, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. They're not key members in this. If you want to, hold on. Go ahead, sis. I know you can. I know you. Go ahead, sis.
Okay.
Just go ahead.
Because I'm gonna lose sight.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know, because you keep
Let's
getting
go
closer
back.
and closer.
Let's go back.
Go ahead.
Let's go back. The people in power, government, all of them up there and wherever they at, up there.
The man.
That 1%. The people up there. Who puts them up there?
They put themselves up there.
How?
Do that.
By Sally. Who supports that?
By Sally.
Sally and her friend Sally.
Hold up. Wait. I must need to say this. The whole reason they have this nation like how they do it, they have the power that they did came from this.
Now.
Matter of fact, now, right? This is a sign of all the companies that made their start off of slavery. Wells Fargo, USA Today, Bank of America, Aetna, all these colleges that they passed all this knowledge and wealth. Yeah, I know. They never put us in there for us because they kept passing that. I know. They put.
So again, who's putting them up there?
They put themselves up there. They put themselves up there. I'll explain why they do that. Because they got it off of this, and they never lost their power. Right. They never lost their power, so they put themselves in there.
They used to be little Sally.
Right?
Who?
What they're saying is
Any female to them message, they used to be little. If anyone had gotten to them when they were young, they would not be up there.
So why has that not happened for centuries? Why has it one time? How's that not happened one time?
Because, like you're saying, with globalization is one thing, but like you're saying, it is. I don't disagree that the whole system needs to come down. I'm for revolution, all that shit. However, these regular people in this fucking streets, if they got a problem with me, any one of them can call the cops and
You're not answering that.
But I'm giving you.
Let me say something real fast, right?
So let me ask the question.
I got you. Let me get one thing. Let me answer her real fast. Okay. We with the whole power structure, right? They never got out of that power. That power came from. I know. They came from that. They're not going to allow us to vote their way out of power. That's never going to happen. That's never happened. So all that is pointless.
Yeah.
Like what you said, it doesn't matter. That's pointless. I'm almost done. They just put a new person in there. They put a new person in there to keep the same plantation going over and over and over again. So it doesn't matter. Little Sally puts another person there to be in charge of the plantation. That's what happens. Go ahead.
Hold on. What do y'all?
I just gave one.
What do y'all suggest we do?
I suggest. Chill out, bro. What I'm saying is, I suggest the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But we're talking about black people right now because we're black people, right?
Here.
The black people. We need to come back to these scriptures because this Bible can explain everything that's happening to us. This Bible can explain why we get killed and the people who control the judicial systems hold themselves not guilty. That's in the Bible. That's what happened. Us coming over here on slave ships in the Bible. us getting like having single parent households, us hating each other all the time. That's in the Bible to a specific people. And then what happens? The reason why that keeps happening is because we keep transgressing the law, statutes, commandments. Because we keep killing each other. Because we keep hating each other. If we don't get ourselves right, hold that sign back up again. That's going to keep happening. That's what's going to keep happening to us. I told you that the answer is the answer is the law, statutes, and commandments. That's the answer. That's the answer. Hold up. Deuteronomy 28:1. Deuteronomy 28:1. I know. Deuteronomy 28:1. This is the solution.
Your solution is stopping black on black crime. That's not gonna stop white supremacy.
Hold up. I'm gonna tell you why it is. I'm gonna tell you why it is. Watch.
That's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28.
Watch.
28 from the top. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
He's gonna do what?
Set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
We become supreme. White supremacy ends if we start loving each other. That's the solution. We need to love each other. When we love each other, I don't care what you're talking about right now. When we love each other, all of this falls and we rule. That's going to stop. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're killing each other. That's madness, bro. Hold up. We're killing each other. We're killing. Yes. We hate each other. We hate each other. Do we hate each other? 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 Is that an issue?
I don't hate nobody.
No. Do our people as a whole, do we hate each other?
Let me talk.
Answer the question. I got a question. Go ahead. Answer the question.
First of all, there's no such thing
from
as black
slavery
on black
days.
crime.
You making us fight.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Is that not a result of what they did to us?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. What type of people makes a website called World Star Hip Hop to shout out them fighting their own people? What nation of people do that? A certain type of people who hate each other. We hate each other as a nation.
Just like there are racists that have UFC fights that watch each other beat each other up. Just like
come on, bro.
You mean just like that?
Come on, bro.
I mean just like that.
You mean we do that. We do that because we hate each other. We kill each other because we hate each other. The way you're getting loud with me right now, hold up. The way you're getting loud with me, you wouldn't do that to that white girl over there. You would do that to your own people. That's what you would do. Yes, you would. Yes, I will do that. Because our people do that. All of our people do that. All of our people do that.
How do we talk to each other?
We can talk to each other. I never said you did. I said our people as a whole hate each other, and you know that. Stop running away from it. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead, sis. I'm trying to talk to this nigga. Go ahead, sis. How is that necessary? How is that necessary? How is that necessary?
How you talking to man's right here?
The same way you get loud with me. The first thing you did, the first thing you just did, the first thing you did when you came over, shut the hell up. The first thing you just did when you came up here, the first thing you did, and see, now you want to get mad. I'm showing respect, but the first thing you did, the first thing you did was show disrespect.
I need my group to cut that panic shit out. We are having a conversation. It's going to be heated. There are differences. Stop getting scared and saying we need to leave before some shit pop off. Cut that shit out.
First of all, ain't not gonna pop off. We all respect everybody.
It's a conversation.
Ain't not gonna pop off.
We are having a conversation. Whether y'all like the tone of the conversation or not, y'all could go. This is the conversation we're having. This is the tone of the conversation. Cut it out.
You good, bro? We just got here. You know?
Now I'm telling my group that y'all good. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, bro. This is what we trying to do. Give me that first. You give me something. Give me that.
Oh yeah, no, Mike. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter. I'm gonna have to read it loud, so this is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 1. Chapter 5, verse 14.
Bring it out.
Now we exhort you, brethren.
Yeah, we exhort you, brethren. So we trying to exhort our people, as so-called black people, the ones in the trenches, in the ghettos, going through everything we going through. Seeing our partners get gunned down in the street. RP post on Instagram. We trying to exhort y'all. Let y'all know who y'all really are. Y'all kings, gods on earth, man. A lot of our people don't know that. We go around thinking we just niggas, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So we're trying to give our people that nobility. We're trying to exhort y'all, man.
Warn them that are unruly.
Warn them are unruly. You know what I'm saying? We be in the hood, we in the clip, we there. We know they unruly out here. We ready to kill our people just because you step on our Jordan 12s. So we out here to warn them that are unruly. Bro, don't look at your bro like that. You know what I'm saying? He a king on earth just like you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be unruly. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are unruly, and that's why situations can escalate more than what they really are, and they ain't even gotta go there. It can just be like, all right, bro, my bad. I crossed you. I ain't trying to do that. Boom. Anyway, we can work this out.
We all agree. So keep going.
Comfort the feeble-minded.
Comfort the feeble-minded. You know?
Support the weak.
Support the weak, man. A lot of people out here weak because they don't got knowledge, man. And the first thing with anything is getting this wisdom and knowledge. That's why our people weak out here, because they don't know who they are as a people. You know what I'm saying? So that's so the education that we done learn, not just biblical history, like the what's the Mansa Musa, the Empire, Mansa Musa. Our people don't know they come from there. So we gotta educate you, bro. Look what you came from. You ain't just no nigga that's just gonna stand on the corner, drink 40s, and listen to Lil Baby all day. I ain't saying you can't listen to Lil Baby, but it's more than life than that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Be patient toward all men.
Be patient toward all men. So be patient with your bro if he going through something, or y'all got a difference or something. Be patient, just like I'm gonna try to be patient with you. How y'all feel about the situation, we gonna try to be the same way. Bring it both ways. Go ahead.
See that none render evil for evil.
Don't render evil for evil. You know what I'm saying? Just because bro did this to you, that don't mean go back and spin his block and kill him just because that. Have a little mercy on your people, bro. Because that's for the most part, our people ain't got mercy on each other. We just ready to, we see red as soon as something happens. So that's what the Bible give us. It give us a moral compass on what to follow that for the most part, in totality, our people don't follow. So that's why we come out here as young men to teach our people where they really came from. We rule yours. We had the Byzantine Empire. I'm just out here trying to tell young bros what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to rap, I do music. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give it to them in this way, in other ways. So that's all, and try to chop it up with y'all and see it in a different aspect.
Can I respond?
I want to.
We're not saying that black on black crime, quote unquote black on black crime, isn't a problem. We're not saying that. We're saying that focusing our attention on stopping black on black crime isn't going to stop white supremacy
from still killing us.
That is not the immediate solution. That is a long-term solution, my brother, and we appreciate you saying that, because that is true as shit. We do need to stop killing each other. But the fucking thing that we fucking fighting for right now is for white supremacy to stop killing us.
So let me answer that real quick. Let me answer that real quick. And I feel you that we wasting our time with these white people. My boyfriend tells me it on a daily. No, legit. He tells me it on a daily. If we was out here right now, he would be standing with y'all, not standing with me. And that's good. That's all good. Because I feel what y'all are saying, and I get it. But let me pitch this idea. If we can get the right people in power, I feel you say it ain't gonna happen, but if we can try to do that, and we get areas like South Dallas lifted up, they getting good jobs, they getting $17 an hour, they not gonna still sell drugs, they making money, right? So that's one thing. Just hear me out. I get everybody's mentality is different. I understand that. Hear me out though.
I'm listening to you. They making money.
They making money. If they at work all day making good money, they really don't got time to beef with nobody in the streets. They at work making money.
And really, we don't want our people to have jobs. We want y'all to have our own business or something. We ain't
so
jobs.
Making money. Just making money legal. Let's just put it like that.
I'm listening to you.
Do what you do to lift yourself up. Let's put it like that. If our kids are in school from small, and they know that the system gives a fuck about them, if we just put in their heads, they're gonna try a little bit harder.
Yeah, okay.
They're gonna study a little bit more. They're gonna know they can go to this HBCU and make something of themselves.
Instead of want to go to the bait, you know what I'm saying?
Because those ain't for us.
Because we really, basically, we really the most intelligent people on earth. So we seeking validation.
If we put it in our kids' minds and raise them up to know that, to know this, that ain't gonna be a problem no more. It's not gonna be a problem no more. So
that's perfect. It's going exactly what you're saying. That's what we're talking about.
So I say that to say, we know, I hope my group knows what we got to do at home. We know that. That's what y'all telling us. We know what we got to do at home. When we're not at home, let's try and do it over here too. Because everybody wants equality for all, right? That's the goal for everybody, equality for all.
I want to say, I ain't gonna lie, in the aspect, I feel like I'm not equal. Like, bro, it's like Floyd Mayweather looking at an amateur. Like, I'm not equal to no other race. Like, I feel like we got, according to this Bible, we built everything. I'm not equal to nobody, except for my people, another so-called black people that come from what I came from. We equal. Because we gods and princesses on earth. But other races don't really care about that.
And that's fine.
I really care about in-house. Like, how I'm going to get my, if I ain't got my house right, how I got to worry about that?
But we do too. Yeah. So when we're not out here marching, which we're out here marching today, but before we do this, we here. We here.
And just
and that's why I told, hold on.
He have his personal opinion that we are better than everybody. Okay, you have your personal opinion. Okay, you have that. Cool. But we are in America, and we need other people that have the power in this fucking country to help us get to where we need to be. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to just like
in this country,
Instagram post,
we need other people to fight with us.
Doing taxes. You got to use, you know what I'm saying? You got to maneuver. So of course we use
other people to fight.
Our people. Listen, I feel what you're saying, bro.
We need
so you got to use what you can use.
You do. You have to use your resources.
I ain't saying you can't use your resources.
You have to use your resources.
I might have to use them. Like a white girl, like if I get a white girl, I might just get all the money out of it.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. What's wrong with that, bro? PlayStation 5. I mean, get my Balenciaga. Am I using my resources?
So wait a minute. And we can have. Wait a minute. So when I stopped my group, no, you listen, because this is directed toward you. When I stopped my group, and I'm like, y'all keep going, my group come over here.
Okay, I got you.
Right? Is because I need to hear. You said, remember I said you kind of judged us real quick when you said what we doing is kind of pointless, right?
Real fast. I'm talking about Black Lives Matter. I didn't know y'all was part of Black Lives
Matter. Right. But you assumed though we were.
I mean, because you were walking.
Because we're marching in the because we're marching in the street, and you know that's what Black Lives Matter does. We march in the street.
Let me say something real quick. Amos 3 and 3. This is why. It's real quick. Amos 3 and 3.
Oh, that's.
I mean, it's the Bible, but it's actually it's a straight wisdom thing.
My opinion on it is just my opinion. Y'all do what I do.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's it. Go read it again.
Okay, can two walk together except they be agreed?
Can two walk together except they be agreed? So my bro, he want to go rob a bank, and I'm like, I don't want to rob a bank. He gotta go. I can't go with you, bro. Hey, you on that mission by yourself. Go hit that lick by yourself.
Yeah.
So it's imperative with the same thing. If y'all ain't really what Black Lives Matter stand for, you shouldn't I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't get bunched up in that.
Really talking about. Y'all understand what we really talking about.
So I'm glad we got to chop it up with you though. All y'all.
Of course. And that's why I told my group.
Heated, but
it's all good. So that's why I told my group, we here. They can go. That's not my group.
Okay, that's not your group.
We here.
Let me show you a scripture for my bros right here. Give me Psalms 82. Oh, and you said something about money, like basically, if they got that mindset of how to get bread, like how to maneuver, knowing what they is. The Bible teach that. That's what when I have a dialogue with another bro, I try to show him everything we be talking about in life. It's in here. Let me show you.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 12.
Go ahead.
For wisdom is a defense.
Wisdom is a defense. No one stuff having wisdom. Go ahead.
And money is a defense.
And money is what?
A defense.
And money is a defense. So we not telling our people out here broke. So we trying to give our people another way. Like, bro, you ain't gotta go. You gotta be basically a capitalist of this money system. That ain't mean just own your own business and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got here to promote, man. No villains.
I need all y'all.
The same thing we promoting, the Bible promoted too on our everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how we feel. You know,
feel the same way. Economic will.
Okay. That's basically it on that. Oh yeah, I got some questions.
I don't got a question. I just want to add to the whole, talking to people on the lower level.
No,
I don't. That's one thing I don't get with, and they know this because I told the story like twice now because it pissed me the fuck off. And it's like my first scare with my little sisters because we live in a predominantly white neighborhood.
Rain, come here.
Them two, they were going to the pool. My two black sisters. A white woman who was the head of our HOA looked at them and said, "Y'all don't look like you belong."
I'm sorry, your sisters mixed or they full black?
They're both mixed.
Okay, say that.
She said, they're both mixed like me. She said, she looked at them and she said, "Y'all don't look like y'all belong." My sister said, "We live this way down the street." She said, "Tell me your address." She kept pressuring them to tell them their address. My little sister, who's 12 years old, gets scared one time. My other sister, she screams the address, runs off. She looks it up. She calls the police on them anyway. Yeah, I'm saying, my other little sister who's 14, she has a mental health, behavioral illness. If those cops were called and they actually showed up,
They probably could have did something.
she would have gotten erratic and she would have freaked the fuck out. She would have gotten angry.
Yeah.
That is at the hands of white people.
I stayed
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up at
So,
night thinking about that
Small
shit.
players.
If we had reached that woman, maybe she wouldn't have called us. Maybe she wouldn't have threatened my business and shit like that.
And
So it's
talking
a
to the
two-way
small
street.
players-
So
Talking to the
it's-
small players might not change the world, but it might change
It's gonna
somebody's
change the
world.
community.
It might change one
It's gonna
person's
spark
one
some change in the
person's-
community.
Is that not worth it?
Okay, I can.
Is that not worth
I
it?
can-
Changing one person's mindset with a, let's just say somebody, I don't know who got to the person that killed George Floyd. Let's say he got to him 2 months before he killed George Floyd.
Nah,
And then he
that's
talked.
a couple of years.
Okay, maybe not
Wait,
much.
give me
Let's say they got to. Let's say they got to this dude in his childhood. Let's say they got to him in his childhood. Would that not string along a domino effect to where this man did not see George Floyd as a threat, and maybe he could have, maybe talking to that man saved George Floyd's life. Maybe not talking to him changed the entire United States. But what I'm saying is, y'all said talking to small players don't matter. But what if it does? It changes somebody's world. Man, not change the world, but it changes somebody's world. So
Okay.
yeah, it matters.
I can see what you're saying, but like I ain't saying every Caucasian person when the first thing they wake up, they think about let me go kill a black person. I ain't saying all they mindset like that, but on totality, they do stuff more covert now. They gonna pass laws to imprison us. They gonna pass all this stuff in
I agree.
Congress to keep us oppressed. So I'm not saying that somebody would have reached him that, but he just he wanted to do that day. And we've been seeing this since 500 years plus, since they came to the Americas, rape, rob, and murder. So what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me saying that? Like, damn, bro, everywhere they go, they done rape, rob, and murder somebody. Let me stay away from him. Like if it's
It's okay to have your personal opinion and group them. That's cool. It's cool to have your personal opinion based off things that you've seen.
Like,
However,
for 500 plus years, my ancestors getting raped and our people getting gunned down in the street.
That's okay.
What's wrong with somebody
That's
saying
cool.
that? You know?
That's cool. But I'm also from the hood where a whole bunch of people shoot each other.
But why we in the hood? Why we in the hood?
We are, but that's a different point.
But Black Wall Street,
Hold
on. Black Wall Street, we weren't killing each other like that until we got classified, put in the hood. Who put guns in the neighborhood, bro? I seen in Chicago, bro, they used to put crates of guns in the neighborhood where we gonna get them and kill each other. So if you put two crabs in, if I get a PlayStation 5, I got 2 kids. And I say, all right, bet. Let me put the PlayStation 5 right there, see what they gonna do.
But where does that come from?
Who responsible?
But
Me?
where does that come from?
Let me show you something. If the 2 kids get to fight, who need to be blamed? Me for putting them 2 against each other, or the 2 kids?
You should be.
I should be blamed.
Because you're the middleman.
Y'all put us in the hood, in the ghettos, and gave us gang banging, cooking.
I'm not disagreeing with
so
that.
that's why we in this
My point
predicament
was being in the
So
hood.
the
You
group-
can't
I'm
even.
saying it's the
My
group,
point
bro.
was you're grouping a whole entire race and saying that you can't use them to uplift us in this country. What I'm saying is,
Okay, I ain't saying you can't use them. You can use them. Like, say if she want to help out and do this, I ain't saying she can't do that. If she want to do that, she can do that. But it's still gonna be a judgment for her nation as a whole. Just like it was good people on the west coast of Africa, but we still came into slavery. So I ain't saying don't use them for what you can use them for. They can help the cause. I ain't saying you can't do that. But just know at the end of the day, as a totality, what happened to us. Y'all believe in karma, right?
Of course.
So if this happened to us, they get to ride off in the sunset in the Corvette and be good. America been built off rape, rob, and murder. Nah, that ain't justice. I want justice. In America built off justice.
That's why we are.
Okay, we have
want
the
justice.
same
That's why
long-term
we are
goal,
here.
but we're talking like immediate.
Okay, I
shit.
can understand. Like you talking about immediate, but I see what you're saying. Like if you want to use people for your movement, I ain't saying you can't do that.
Yeah, we got like black
I ain't saying it won't
liberation in mind. We all got that in mind. But we're talking like right now, in the moment. That's like
America, I'm gonna tell y'all right quick. The missiles gonna come over here soon.
That's right.
America
We
gonna
know
be over.
though.
we know.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Like
$20 trillion in debt. Y'all see the COVID-19.
we know
It's
America's
gonna
on her way
wax
out. Fuck
worse
this
and worse,
side.
bro. It's over with.
She's on her
They
way
had a
out.
good
We know
run.
it.
Babylon
We
is
know
falling.
it.
And
We
according to
know
the Bible, it tells you
Yeah.
this is gonna happen.
We
So
know
that's why
it.
we telling our people to come back and to know who they are before these last days come. Shit, niggas are scared when COVID happened. Or when a protest happened. Imagine when shit really get wicked out here. What motherfuckers gonna be doing? Imagine when we just out here killing each other during a protest. You know what I'm saying? So we just trying to warn them that's unruly right now.
I agree with you that message is important, and it's just as important as this message.
Shouldn't be a surprise. Like,
We can't let one
y'all-
message interfere with the other.
I mean, it's still going on today. You have abortion clinics.
Okay, I got you, bro. I ain't saying
Whole society.
I understand what y'all out here doing for the end goal is for y'all people. I can't blame them. Which way y'all express it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just know who y'all really are and where y'all come from, and know America going down, bro. And all this rape, rob, and murder that happened to this specific people has got to come back, bro. Because you can't, according to the Bible and according to karma, if you don't believe in the Bible, you reap what you sow. Debo was beating everybody up on the block. What happened at the end of Friday? He had to come down.
Okay, now,
so the same thing that's gonna happen with America. And
she said this the other day. I'ma say this again. I don't know that we're gonna be doing all that to white people. White people, because listen, this is something that people say all the time. White people are very lucky that we are not like that.
Yeah, we ain't like them.
They're very lucky. So when we topple this system, which is going to come when the revolution comes, they're gonna come. Yeah. We will rise.
That's right.
But them losing their power is going to be devastating. That's their karma.
That's their karma.
That's their karma.
Nah, well, I mean, I understand you from that point, but it's gonna have to be. You ain't gonna get no revolution without some type of violence.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we're not. Obviously, I know.
You said
it takes friction.
I know.
It takes friction to cause change.
We got a whole lot of civil war coming. I know.
This is the book of Proverbs.
She made a point.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 26.
Go ahead.
The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. Then you say white people glad that we not really like that because we, in our spirit, we meant to be righteous.
The neighbor is a white person.
Okay, yeah. In this context, go ahead.
But the way of the wicked.
The way of the wicked. We done seen these people kill people. Now we done got that mindset. That's why we in the hood killing people and doing all this wickedness. Go ahead.
Seduces them.
Seducing them. Like in the music industry. Our people want to get in the music industry, so they'll do any type of wickedness to try to get it put on a dress, do all type of crazy stuff, get on a casting
Like
couch.
dancing puppets.
Yeah, or like Tekashi, he sold out his own people. You know what I'm saying? So the ways of the wicked seducing them. So that's why people in the ghettos killing each other, because they mind been seduced by this wickedness that they've been put on for 500 years, they've been passed down. So we trying to change that mindset to back to nobility. That's by educating them who they really are.
Disagreement.
All right, there.
I have no disagreement.
I just wanted to make that point because which something she said.
I have no disagreement.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up in a little.
SICARRI.
We are the children of the one Yahweh.
The chosen.
Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh. And he has given his laws to us. Now everything belongs to us.
Shalom, what's going on? It's your brother Chief Priest Alazar Lawyer, aka the Guerrilla Hebrew, and I'm just letting y'all know I just dropped my official clothing line, Urban Guerrilla. Go to urbangorilla.com right now to check us out, man, and pick something up. There's urbngrla.com. We got all kind of items for men, women, children, even infants, as well as fragrance oil, smell goods. You can also check out Hebrew Israelite Clothing Co., another SICARRI business, on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can hit up deaconsicari.com to get your plug on the scarves, the music, and the children's Bibles. Thanks for your time. All praise to the Most High. Kwam Yasharallah. Shalom.